How y'all doing? Cajun, New Hampshire here. Coming at y'all with another cooking video. Today we got a treat for y'all. We're doing some fried pork chops, some red beans and rice. Talk about the ultimate one-pot meal is these red beans and rice right here. First thing you gotta do, you gotta make sure you soak your beans overnight. Alright? Just put them in the water, let them rehydrate. That's the main thing you gotta do for red beans and rice. Give them off a little rinse. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut up some bacon. Got about a pound of bacon right here. I'm gonna put that bacon frying with some onions, some bell pepper, some celery, and some garlic. Now I done cut the onions and bell pepper already. So put that in the pot. Get it going. We're just gonna put it all in there. And I also put some Italian seasoning in there. And now we're gonna put our garlic. Of course, you know me and my garlic, right? Every tablespoon of garlic is an extra 1,000 heartbeats. You can Google that, I'm telling you. That's fact right there. I know if you hear some tic-tacking in the background there, that's Lisa, Jean, and Alana. Y'all go ahead and tell everybody hi.
Hey, hi.
So I got me an audience. So we just wanna brown this a little bit. Again, the red beans, we're gonna cut everything up, put our seasonings, put everything in the pot, and let it boil. So all we kind of doing with this bacon is just want to render it down a little bit, and we want to kind of just fry them onions and that garlic a little bit, just to bring that flavor out. And then we're gonna be putting everything in the pot. So what I got right here, I know you're watching from Louisiana. Okay, look, there's some smoked sausage and some andouille. That's what I can find up here. I know it's not what we used to back home, but you know the old saying, when in Rome, you know what I'm saying? So, well, when you're in New Hampshire, you make do with what you got. Now the sausage, we're gonna cut them about half an inch or so, quarter of an inch. Don't want them too big, not too small. So we don't want to lose them in the sauce when we make it, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to see it. We cut them in some round circles, they ain't gotta be perfect. Again, this is about the most you're gonna be doing right here as far as when you're cooking and you gotta watch something, you know? Because everything else, we're gonna be putting straight into the pot. And we're just gonna let it ball, just let it cook. As long as you hydrate your beans. Let them beans soak overnight, the longer the better. See, we got a few new subscribers. I want to thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for liking the videos. If you're new to the channel, or the first time you seeing us, you know, don't forget to go hit that subscribe button. Let us know how we're doing. We're starting to get a little more people off of Instagram. So I'll be posting some of these videos and stuff to Instagram too, so try to get the word out. Alright, and then, so, pretty much I got 3 pounds of meat, pound of bacon, pound of smoked sausage, pound of andouille, and then also got a couple smoked ham hocks. Look at them bad boys, right? That's some nice smoked hocks right there. We just gotta put that in there for some flavor. Got our seasoning right here. And I'm gonna put a cup of chicken broth. You don't want to put too much chicken broth, because then you get a little bit too much salt in there. You know what I'm saying? And because we hydrated the beans and soaked them in water, the beans aren't going to take up too much of your water when you put it in the pot. Look, that's it right there. We can see it. That's all you kind of want to do with that bacon. You don't want to cook it down. You don't want to cook it down to where it's too crispy. You just want to kind of render that fat out of it. Now while this is gonna be cooking, I'll be setting up for the pork chops. All I got is some center cut thin chops. And we're going to be passing them through a flour mix. So what I'm going to do a wet rub on the pork chops, okay? That's going to be so the flour is going to stick to your chops. You don't have to use an egg wash or nothing like that. You just have that wet rub on them, pass them through the flour, throw them in the grease. Alright, so we're going to start layering it up in here, okay? So start putting our sausage in. Watch how easy it's going to be. Telling you. Whoop. Going to be an easy one pot recipe right here. Alright. Going to put our cup. Chicken broth. Throw our hocks in here. Throw the beans.
Bye, Alan.
Bye. Have a safe trip.
Safe trip where?
To your house. Oh, that was just some seasonal, Martin seasonal. Alright, when it comes to seasoning, look, you know how you like to season at your house, right? You know what's good for you. Cajun food isn't just about spice and burning your mouth, right? It's about flavor. So if you're happy with just using salt and pepper and black pepper, then just use salt and pepper, right? You know how you like your food seasoned. You can follow this recipe like I'm doing and put what I'm putting. This is some garlic powder, little Worcestershire. But when it comes to seasoning, you know, you're cooking for you. You're not cooking in a fancy restaurant or some kind of stuff like that. You're cooking for you. You know what you like. You know what you can handle. You know what I mean? We put a few drops hot sauce, just 1 or 2 drops. That's it. That's all you need, 1 or 2. And then we're gonna go ahead and put our water in here. You want to put the water about an inch over your beans. Okay, stir this up. See what we're looking like. Let me pour water. There we go. All right. Look at this beauty here. You always add your little more water as it's cooking down. But you gotta watch. You don't want to add too much water because you don't want your beans to be too loose. You want it to be kind of tight so they stick to that rice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the cover on. That's it. We're gonna let them cook. Be about hour and 45 to 2 hours. Hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours. Beans will be ready to go. All right. When they're about halfway or so, we'll come back on. We'll have everything set up for the fried pork chops. And we're going to fry some pork chops, all right? Thank y'all for watching. Remember, go like, go subscribe. Cheers to all of y'all. Thank y'all for watching me. Cajun, New Hampshire, baby. All right, our beans are still cooking. And we're going to start getting our pork chops ready. So, beans still got a ways to go, but aren't they looking good? Isn't that looking great? Oh, I wish YouTube had a smell button, huh? Sure. Alright, so essentially what we're going to do right here is, I'm going to call it like a wet rub, okay? So, I'm going to season this up. You know how you usually do a dry rub on your pork. We're going to wet this thing up a little bit. See, Worcestershire sauce. Or hot sauce. Couple drops. No mustard. I'll put a little bit Italian seasoning. Italian dressing, sorry. So essentially what you're doing, usually when you're frying something, you go flour, milk wash, flour to get your batter to stick to your food. But with the chops, all we're going to do, we're pretty much making, this is kind of like the milk wash, with no milk in it, right? So just seasoning. So we're getting them wet. Then we're going to pass it through our flour, and the flour is going to stick to the chops without having to go through all those steps just for the chops. Now when I do chicken, I do the 3-step process. You go flour, you go milk wash, and we go flour. And when I'm doing pork, I just like to make this wet rub, and then I just pass it straight through the flour. Right? So season up the flour, just got some flour in here, right? And put a little season on. Then I'm gonna add a little more onion powder to give it some flavor. Some garlic powder. And I almost forgot. Sorry about that, I didn't have it out. I'll put a little baking powder in there. Just to kind of fluff it up while it's cooking. A little baking powder. Alright, we'll mix that all together. See that? Then I'm going to put it on a flat pan. And we'll be able to batter our chops when we're ready to fry. Alright. That's going to happen in a little bit. I'm going to get the grease hot. Let the beans cook a little longer. And we'll get to frying. See you in a bit. Okay, beans are done. Just got them over here simmering. Nobody will see that. Look at that. Okay. Got the rice back here cooking. The grease is up to temp. We'll start dropping some pork chops in there. Oh. You see what I'm saying about the doing this wet rub? The flour sticks straight to the pork chops. Don't have to worry about an egg wash or a milk wash or anything. I think they're pretty small. Well, they're pretty thin. Got some thin ones. I want them to cook fast. I think I'll be able to put 3 of them in there. Alright. Let's see what we got. Woo! Yeah. Let me go put 2. Is there no better sound than the frying of grease? Let's see if we can get a close up of this, huh? It's starting to brown up already. See if we can get a peek inside of this. Now it's steaming up the camera. Look at those creamy beans. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking good. Alright. We'll come back once they're done. How y'all doing? Well, we're back. Final meal. Look, tell everybody hi, Lily. Tell them hi. Say hi. Lily's been in just about every video, so I'm going to make sure she made an appearance in this one too. Alright, tell them bye. Go play. We'll feed you in a little bit. I switched over from beer, some homemade maple whiskey. Oh, wow, that's some good stuff. Alright, so here it is. Red beans, fried pork chops. Alright, you ready to dig in, baby? Mm-hmm. We're going for first, the beans. Mm-hmm. Wow, wow. Some good stuff there.
Very good.
See how the pork chops come out. They're crispy on the outside for sure. Juicy, crispy. Done did it again. I'll be damned. Ça c'est bon. Thank y'all for watching. Cajun, New Hampshire. Baby, cheers.
Cheers.
See y'all on the next one. Bye. Peace.